This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So today when I was screwing around with a bunch of my monsters, I thought I would grab some of these and show them to you guys. There are a bunch of little figures that primarily come from a German toy company called Schleich. One or two of them might be from another company called Safari. I'm pretty sure this one is from Safari. This is a cool little werewolf. Let's fix the camera. Pretty nice detail for just a little figure. They stand probably, 3 3/4 to 4 inches tall. They're like the size of old school Star Wars figures. He doesn't have any points of articulation, but he's still really cool looking. So that's a little werewolf. This one is really cool. I got this one because he looks like some sort of Cthulhu-like Denzian. I think when I bought him, though, the little tag that hung around him said the Kraken. I think they called this one the Kraken. This one, his arms do move. I think that's it, but you can take the little spear out. I made him look all wet and juicy. I sprayed clear gloss on him to make him look like he freshly rose out of the ocean. So he's pretty cool. So there is a hobby store that I buy my paints from, and they keep all their model paints, all of the Tamiya paints, all the really nice paints that I like to use. They keep it in the back, and as you walk to the back to get to the paint, of course they have this little section with all these cool little imported figures. And I pass it and I look over, and damn, if there isn't a cool looking little monster every time I go to get paint. So that, I pick these little guys up when I go to buy paint. But they've got all kinds of like dragons and fantasy creatures, centaurs and satyrs and you name it, dragons, unicorns, Pegasus. They've got all kinds of stuff. They do dinosaurs too, but I'm saving up all my dinosaurs for a dinosaur episode that I'm gonna do. All right, this one, is this one Schleich or is this one Safari? I think this one is Schleich. So this is a Yeti. Now, when I bought him, he had 2 horns coming out of his head. It's like everybody that makes a a Yeti nowadays wants to turn it into the Wampa. So they gave him these horns. So I chopped them off and painted over the. There was a horn up here and a horn over there, and I just heated it up, cut it off with an X-Acto knife. I dremeled away the little bit of flash that was left, and then I painted over the little spot, and now he looks more like what I think of as a Yeti. I mean, he was cool, but he just looked definitely Wampa-ish. They have like different little armies in this line of toys. So there's like a snow army, and so there is a Yeti and like a blue looking horse and a, you know, like a ice spider or a ice scorpion, but they're all themed, you know. So this was like the ocean themed creatures. This was the snow creatures. Here's another one of the snow ones. This one's pretty cool looking. He's a big ice. What the hell would you call this? I don't know, like a frost giant or a. I don't remember what they called him, but his mouth opens, and he's sort of translucent. They have a little lava army too, with lava, you know, flame-centric looking creatures. It's cool. It's like he picked up a ship's anchor to use it as a weapon, and it's frozen inside of him. That's cool. He's bigger than the others. Have you guys ever seen these Schleich figures or Safari? They're pretty cool. I mean, they're definitely little kids' toys, but you know, if you're a monster collector, you can't be picky. If it's cool looking, I'll pick it up. So I've got more than what I'm showing you guys today, but I just grabbed a few to show off to you guys, so you guys could get a taste of what they look like. So the last one I grabbed is this guy, and he is like a stone ogre. And he comes with this, I don't know, kryptonite, this green jewel. And you can put it in his hand. His arms move. And he's got articulation there at the waist. Ooh. But yeah, that is a look at some cool little creatures, little monsters. I do have a couple of the dragons that they put out, and they're pretty neat. So the safari, like the werewolf, the safari figures are cheaper, and there's way more variety of them. The German ones, the Schleich company, they have a lot of different characters, but they come in little waves. The safari figures, there's tons of them. You can get like knights and skeletons and... Oh wait, I have one more that I can grab and show you real quick. It's another safari one. But there's tons of these safari figures. More than the Schleich guys. But they're both really cool. Here's another safari one. This is a cool ghost that actually glows in the dark. Let's see if we can get him to glow real quick. He's glowing a little bit, but if you really expose him to a lot of light, he glows pretty dark. I mean, pretty bright in the dark. So there's just some random little monsters on a lazy Monster Kid Sunday. Just checking in with you guys, saying hi. And I thought you guys might enjoy checking out these little creatures. Alright, my friends, I will be back with some more monsters and cool stuff. And I'll check in with you then. Take it easy.